Today, we gonna do a little Q&A so you can better know Britt and Jay. Together we're the Knox-Cook bunch, hey. Oh, sorry about that. My inner rapper was demanding a performance. There's more to come, another time, another video. We are going to do Q&A session today so you can get to know us. So, you ready to get this party started?
I am.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start things off. So, how did you and I meet?
Well, just a little back history on Jess and I. We work in the same type of field, not necessarily doing the same services. She does stuff with recovery. I worked in the field of sexual assault, domestic violence, interpersonal violence. So we were aware of each other because our services of helping others intertwine. What probably really kicked it off, what kicked it off for her was she came to a pride dance and came over dancing near me, and from then tried to get to know me. And then my friend was doing a trip in Kentucky, and I hate to drive. I have a lot of anxiety in the vehicles, so I asked this stranger to drive my vehicle. Actually, sorry Mom, if you do view this, you say not to do that. But anyways, I found
It worked out.
We got to know each other on this trip. It was a fantastic time. She was hitting on me. I had no idea. I have no social awareness. So that's kind of the gist on how we met. So my question to you is, what was our first date like?
Our first date, well, I feel like we had a little bit of difficulty deciding,
we had a little bit of difficulty deciding, what our first date was, and we can explain that more in things, because I was not out at the time. I am 27 years old now. At this time, I was not out fully. I was in the process of leaving my church and trying to figure things out amongst myself. I wasn't even looking for anybody. So we narrowed it down to our first date was Witt's Ice Cream. I asked her if she'd like to go get some ice cream at the best place town. And so that's what I think is our first date.
Our most memorable date, though,
yes,
I'm thinking would be when I invited you to go to that salad in a jar party. Yeah, we went and made salads in a jar. I mean, who
I don't like salad,
that, right? She doesn't like salad. But yeah, I was like, hey, you want to go make some salads? And she's like, are you serious?
And so, I went.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Went.
I didn't really know what I was doing, but I went. So, okay.
Yeah, that was pretty epic. Okay, what are some things you are passionate about?
I am passionate about helping other people and injustice in this world. Those who don't get treated equally. I'm passionate about interpersonal crimes and finding justice for people, and just helping out other people. That's what we're called to do in life. So that's more my passion and my world. So
I love hearing about your passion.
At what age did you come out?
Man, coming out is a really complicated process, and I have learned along the way that it's not a one-time event. Mm-hmm. I knew very early in my life that I liked girls, and it was much later, though, that I actually kind of came to terms with that. And so I would say the first time that I really made it publicly known, even though it was to a small group of people, was when I was 23. Okay. And then I've done a lot of soul searching and growing since then, and really came out there and told the whole world when I was 36. So that's not been that long ago.
No. But that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. we'll get more into that later.
Yes.
Your question?
All right. If you could move anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I've always said that I was going to move to India, to take in all the children there. Their foster care system is not like anything in the United States, and I know that sometimes the United States system isn't that wonderful either, but there, the children are just thrown in the streets, who have disabilities. So my place would be India. I've always been fascinated by their cultures, their things, and I would just love on all the babies.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. What was your first thought when you met me?
I would have to say my first thought when I met you was that you were out of my league. And what I mean by that is just like, she's a total babe, you know? So I didn't think I had a chance with her. She's young and she's gorgeous and living life to the fullest. And I didn't know that I could hang with that. I mean, I thought I could, but I didn't know if she would think I could. So I know that I wanted it to go somewhere and I was keeping my fingers crossed and hoping, but deep down I was like, she out of my league. But turns out that, you know, I slid right in there and it's good to go. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you have any more?
Well, I think that all the viewers really want to know what it is about me that makes you know I'm the one, or how you knew that I was the one.
How did I know that you were the one? I never had a concept of what love really was, so I was very confused at first because I was like, is this what it's like to be in love? We were sitting in my apartment, and I don't know if like you probably just took out my cat's litter for me or something. It was when you were paying attention to me and listening to me, and like I have this care about you as well, as when I realized like that I loved you. So, does that answer that one?
That's so sweet.
Okay.
That's the first time I've ever heard it too. All right. I think that's
all
all I got.
Great.
You got anything else?
Nope.
All right. So we hope that you guys know just a little bit more about us and our relationship and how we kind of got started.
So what are some questions that you guys have that you want us to answer about us and getting to know us? Please leave it in the comment section below, like, subscribe, even message us on Facebook. We will, on Facebook, we can address those questions as well. Later, we would like to address more of our personal coming out stories. That'll be another video, but feel free if you have any questions and some things you want us to address or talk about and getting to know us, please ask and leave it. Or any assumptions you have about us. I know there's a lot of assumptions about being a gay couple. So ask the questions. We're ones that not really get offended much anymore. So please leave it below, and thank you for listening.